I didn't believe in vision boards, um, attract everything you want in life, that it could be that easy. Didn't believe it until it happened to me. I'm going to tell you the story of how I got here and how I got to teaching other people how to attract all that they can have in this life. So I was in a very low state in my life. And a friend of mine had mentioned to me about this workshop called Vision Board Workshop. And I was thinking, Vision Board Workshop, what's it about? So she told me about it, and I said, not for me. You know, it's against my religion. I'm not sure what it's about. I'm not going to go to any spooky thing. You know, I just shut it down completely in my head. But then I was flipping through the Bible, the scripture, and I read, and I can't quote exactly where it is, but I read where it says that your eyes, basically your eyes can, as far as your eyes can see, that was to Abraham. God said to Abraham, as far as your eyes can see. And I was thinking, my friend was talking about vision board, so it's all about vision, what you can see. So I called my friend and I said to her, I said, tell me more about this vision board thing you're talking about. And she said, oh, actually, there's a workshop coming up next weekend. And so I went for this workshop, and that's how my whole life changed. At this workshop, we were just about 7 of us in this lady's apartment. I walked in there very skeptic, you know. I sat down, I was observing everything. Everybody had come with a board, and I didn't have a board because I didn't know what to do. And my friend didn't tell me how to bring anything with me. And then they had to kind of construct a board for me with 2 cardboard sheets and, you know, put a sellotape in the middle and gave me something to work with. So I worked with that, and we had all these magazines to cut, but there was a process before cutting the magazine. We had this process. It made the whole place serene. It made us look into ourselves, and we cut up these magazines and we stuck it up on this cardboard. So I was just following the process. According to this lady, he said, just let the pictures call out to you. Let it call out to you. You know, don't overthink the process. Some people in the room had done it before, so this was not their first time. For me, this whole thing was completely new. So anyway, I followed the process just the way she taught, and took my vision board home, placed it, didn't think much about it. Time passed, and one day I found myself living here, like living in a penthouse. I have yachts going past, you know, on the Thames. You know, if you can hear, there's the river and the boats going around. And basically, life just changed. And one day, I had come out into the terrace, and I was just looking into the view and watching this yachts going past. And I remember taking a picture, and I put it on Facebook to my friend, and I said, one for you, you know. So I tagged some of my friends. I said, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. I just tagged it, and then it hit me. It hit me, and I said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, my vision board has come to pass. So I went back and I looked at this vision board, and in this first vision board that I had photos of yachts, I had photos of river, I had a lovely home. But it just hit me that my vision board had come to pass. And that's when I believed in vision board. And that's when I decided I needed to teach people what I have learned and what had worked for me. And so before ever creating my first workshop, which I call the Vision Activation Workshop, I didn't call it a vision board workshop because the process is beyond just creating that board. There is something that goes before, when you're creating it, and after. What happens after? I've always been the kind of person that want to share. If something is working for me, I want to tell others about it. I don't want to hide it. And so when I saw how my life evolved in a short time, I mean, this is not magic. It's not like one magic wand. And it wasn't like my life turned around in just one day. That was not how it is. It took a couple of years. But my life had evolved so drastically that people wanted to know what I was doing. My business had grown. I was, my fee had increased. I remember putting on my vision board the amount of money I would like to have, clients pay me. And things had just evolved in a way that is pleasing to anyone and to myself. And I am absolutely grateful for what I have been given. So like I said, it's not magic. And I wanted to teach people. I wanted others to know what I have learned. So I took a step back and said to ask myself, what changed? What happened between creating that first vision board and today? And so one of the things I realized was that I was holding a lot inside. I had pain from my divorce. Even the divorce had taken a long time, it was holding me. There was still a little bit of pain lingering. And so I had to let that go. So letting go of all the pain and all the hurt. And I started to think about who's hurt me? Why did they hurt me? And some of the things didn't even make any sense. Some of the things people I said hurt me and all the pain I was feeling, some of them didn't make any sense anymore. So I had to let all that go in order for me to begin to create the new me, to evolve into this person that is ready to step out into the world and begin to transform lives the way I know I have been called to do. To forgive, to let go of pain is to forgive every hurt, no matter what that hurt is. To be patient with time. Honestly, time can transform a lot of things if you are patient. To learn, open yourself to learn. Sometimes we're in a hurry to just, fix things and just make things work. But if you take time to learn, and I don't mean spending one whole year learning how to start a YouTube channel, for instance. That's not what I mean. I mean to learn in the process, to allow yourself to learn while you're in the journey, to allow yourself to receive while you're in the journey, to understand that nothing just happens by chance. And when I began to rest in this world, rest in what I have been given, be appreciative, more and more started to come into my life. The love of my life came into my life. Clients were calling without me doing too much marketing. People were just, things I wanted began to just happen. It just began to happen. And so that's why I decided, let me do this video, let me share. There are lots of testimonials on my channel about my vision activation workshop, where I teach to extent the process which I went through and what some of my clients have gone through, and their testimonials for those who have attended my workshop on how their lives have revolved into where they are today since attending my workshop. So I wanted to share with you, if you like me or how I was, and you don't believe in vision boards, and you don't believe that you can achieve and attract anything you want, then maybe this video can help you start to rethink, how you feel, and start by creating your first vision board. And I would suggest, you can do it by yourself, or you can attend a workshop. And, you can come to my workshop. There's a lot going on around. But one of the key things that you need to do is that you need to walk in yourself. You need to believe here, and you need to believe here before anything can materialize from your vision board. So there are lots of people who say vision boards don't work. But there are a lot of things that they are not doing, and that's why their vision board isn't working. I am here to say vision boards do work. I've seen them happen in my life. I create vision boards. Every time I need to work in a project, I create a vision board. Every time I want to change or to move in the next phase of my life, I create a vision board. So I'm always creating a vision board to help me move to the next level in my life. I hope that this video has helped you. Oh, before I go, I need to share with you a story. And this is a real life story that happened with a client here. And this intern came to work with me and for me. And when she came in, the first day she came in, she looked across, my terrace, and she saw Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf is in London, if you don't know. And she said, oh, I've always wanted to work in Canary Wharf, you know. And I said, well, here it is. This is Canary Wharf. Look at it, embrace it, feel it in your heart, and just tell yourself you'll be working there. And she did. And every day she came in, I would tell her, go out there and look at it. Just look at it and just embrace it. And after she finished her internship with me, she left. About 2 or 3 months later, she said, I got a job. And I said, congratulations, where? She said, you won't believe it. I said, where? She said, Canary Wharf. You know, so she had to see it in order to believe it, even though it is a desire, but she had to visualize it. She had to embrace it. She had to accept it. She had to feel it here, and she had to feel it here in her head for it to now materialize. So whatever it is that you're desiring or you want to happen in your life, just remember, you know, you need to see it in order for you to be able to grasp the possibility of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you on my next video. If you're visiting me for the first time, if you're here on the first time, do like, do subscribe, do share, and yes, thank you again. Bye for now.